Hey, what's up legends? It's Travis from the Lawn Lab and welcome to our YouTube channel. All right guys, something a little bit different in today's videos. The last three we've been focusing on the front lawn. Today we're going to be doing a mow on our putting green, which is our Tahoma 31, and also mowing our collar, and we'll give the section over here a mow with the Toro Triflex. So it's about 10 o'clock now, we'll get a mow in, and then tonight we're also going to, or later this afternoon, we're going to put down some PGR and iron. So I'll show you a bit of a look at the green surface here now, so you can sort of see how it's looking. This has been laid probably about 9 months. We laid it in winter last year, so around June last year. So it's taken a bit of time to get to this point, but I'm really happy with how it's performing. So even the Grange around the collar is really nice. So yeah, I'll take the camera off the tripod here and just show you up close. All right, so I'll show you our putting surface here. So this is currently mown at 3.5 mil. It's lost a little bit of colour in the last week. We've had a lot of rain and it doesn't drain that well here. So it didn't sit under water, but the profile's very wet. I didn't get to mow it for a couple of days, so it's a little bit scalped at the moment, but yeah, that'll come back. And then our Grange, which is just here, but it's just, Grange is just so tight. I'm pretty happy. This is the first time I've ever had much of a play with the Grange always here. So we've also got it in our pool area over there. So that area out there, that's all Tiff Tuff there. This is actually Tiff Tuff here, and Tiff Tuff runs up to the edge here. And then we've got sort of from that about there somewhere, that's all Tahoma back there, and around the back is all Tahoma as well. So this little bit over here, we just sort of keep this unmown. I hit it maybe every 2 months with the rotary, but it's about 2 inches. So, but this usually doesn't get mown that much. So, but you can kind of see the turf line where we laid to was here, and look how far it's creeping out. Just keeps going. Doesn't get much fertilizer, doesn't really get watered other than the rain, but you got it here, it's all spreading out. So, but yeah, we'll get the mowers out, show you what we're going to be using, get this green cut, get the collar cut, and then we'll jump on the big girl and mow over here. Alright, so these are the two mowers we use. So we got our Baroness LM54GB, I think it is, which is a commercial greens mower. So these are imported by Kubota into Australia, but they're actually manufactured in Japan. Really quality machine. I picked this up as a demo. I got it quite cheap, to be honest. But if you're in the market for a greens mower or something like that, second-hand units, you pick them up for around 4.5, 5 grand. But when you're going down to these low heights, this sort of 3 to 4 mil, you kind of want something like this. You just get a lot better cut. Cut quality is amazing. It's also got the built-in grooming reel on the front here, which over there's a little lever, so I can just switch that on and off. And then we've got our trusty 7-inch Scotty here with a 10 blade reel in it that I do the collar with, 3.5 mil and 8 mil height of cut. So this is an old machine that I had, and I got Nick from Edward Cylinder Mowers to redo it, put the Lawn Lab logo on it, that sort of thing. It's a great little mower. A lot of guys run these to mow their sort of 200 or 300 square metre yards, so they're still a really, really good mower. And like I said, this is set at 8mm, so it's still quite low. But just when you're trying to get to those sort of putting green heights, you kind of want to get a machine like this. So we'll give the collar a mow first with the Scotty, and then we'll jump onto the green and give it a cut. Now what I think I'll actually do, guys, I'll get the Mowmaster Verti out. I won't Verti mow it, but what I'll do is I'll lay it back a little bit and roll it. So it's probably the heaviest roll I have. So it's about 160 kilos. So if you're trying to work on a putting green, try and roll it as much as you can for every couple of days. So what I've been trying to do is mow, roll the next day, mow. So we'll get the Mowmaster out now and give it a roll. Man, that's looking good. You can really see those stripes burning in now, so that's one pass. I'll hit it with another pass now, but it's nearly lunchtime. I shouldn't be out mowing in this heat, so I really need to get it done and get out of the heat. Yeah, really happy with how this area is looking at the moment. So the Toro Triflex is making, you know, it's just a massive time saving. I was mowing this all with the walk behind, and it was just killing me trying to keep up with the mowing. So, but now we got this, man, it just saves so much time. So I'm going to do another pass now, get out of the sun, and then we'll come back later this afternoon and get our iron and PGR down. All right, legends. Well, it's 5:30 and we're back out on the green now, ready to put our iron and PGR down. So we've got our Lawn Pride Green Extra, which is our liquid iron, and we've got our Primo Max, which is our PGR. So for any of you guys that haven't used PGR, I don't know what PGR is. Without going into too much detail about it, PGR is basically going to slow the growth of your plant down, so it'll stop a lot of that vertical growth. It does help with shade tolerance, helps push the growth a little bit more laterally as well, but it also will help till the plant and make the plant a lot thicker and tighter. So on this putting green here, we want to get it as low and tight and dense as possible. So regular applications of PGR is going to do that for us. So what we're doing, or how we track our PGR, is with something we call growing degree days, or GDD. So actually Syngenta have a tracker on their website that you can actually go in, punch in your location, punch in your date that you've applied that, and it will actually tell you when to reapply. So we're going down at 200 growing degree days at the moment. We're actually about, we're nearly a week overdue for our PGR, but we had about 4 days of rain, so I wasn't able to mow, wasn't able to put any products down or anything like that. So yeah, so we'll mix up and we'll spray our green and collar. So whenever you're using PGR for the first time, don't go down at full application rate. You might start at around 6 mil per 100 square meters. So we've got about 150 square meters between our green and our collar. We've done a few applications of PGR now on this area, so I'm going to go down at about 10 to 12 mil per 100 squares. So like I said, 150 there, so we'll probably go down at about 15 mil for this whole area, and we'll mix in our liquid iron, which is our green extra from Lawn Pride. So while we mix in the green extra or the liquid iron, is PGR can have a bit of a yellowing effect on our turf, so the green extra will give you a green up, a pretty good response within about 24 hours. So we mix that in to alleviate that yellowing. So yeah, so let's mix up and we'll get into it. All right, guys, so there's our PGR and iron application down. So now I'm going to track that for the next, probably, I would say about 2 weeks' time. We'll be due for another application. It's stinking hot here in Queensland at the moment, and the temperatures are quite high. So the higher the temps, the sooner you're going to have to reapply that PGR again. So, but yeah, I'm going to go have a beer. So cheers for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.